You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me.
Good day everyone, welcome back to Political Trends. In today's video, we will be showing you guys the weirdest comments made during the presidential election. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and much more. Click the bell so that you can get notified every time we upload a brand new video. Number 1. This is one of the most memorable moments of the whole debate. Every time Biden tried to speak, Trump continuously kept interrupting him. This was the case for most of the debate. It happened so many times that Biden got pretty angry. He had enough. He had to say something about it, and he did.
Make sure you, in fact, let people know you're a senator. I'm not going to answer the question.
Why would you answer that question?
The question is,
radical left.
Would you shut up, man?
Listen.
Would you shut up, man? A very angry Biden said as Trump once again interrupted him. He just told him to shut up. Something you just don't expect to hear in a presidential debate. But I'm sure you guys know that this was no ordinary presidential debate. As weird as it was for a debate, at the same time, if you are one of the people that see the funny side of things, then this would have cracked you up. Number 2.
This month, your administration directed federal agencies to end racial sensitivity training that addresses white privilege or critical race theory.
During the debate, Trump was asked why he told federal agencies to put an end to racial sensitivity training. He had a rather interesting answer which left people with more questions than answers.
I believe that there is systemic racism in this country, sir.
I ended it because it's racist. I ended it because a lot of people were complaining that they were asked to do things that were absolutely insane, that it was a radical revolution that was taking place in our military.
Yes, as we said, this left everyone so confused. So much so that the moderator had to ask what is radical about racial sensitivity training. And once again, Trump's answer just created even more confusion. One of the people who was confused by Trump's answer was Joe Biden. You should see the faces he pulls while Trump answers the question. I'm sure those faces were ones that everyone was pulling when we were listening to Trump. Take a look.
Sensitivity training.
If you were a certain person, you had no status in life. It was sort of a reversal. And if you look at the people, we were paying people hundreds of thousands of dollars to teach very bad ideas and, frankly, very sick ideas. And really, they were teaching people to hate our country. And I'm not going to do that.
Number 3. We have already explained that this was no ordinary debate. In fact, you may argue that it wasn't a debate at all. That's because there was weird bickering back and forth between the two. Trump came at Joe Biden and his family. Trump mentioned Biden's son Hunter and his drug use. This was after Biden started talking about his other son who served in the army with great distinction.
My son was in Iraq. He spent a year there. He got the Bronze Star. He got the Conspicuous Service Medal. He was not a loser.
Trump saw his chance to pounce and did not let it pass him by.
About Hunter? Are you talking about Hunter?
I'm talking about my son, Beau Biden. You're talking about
I don't know Beau. I know Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. He wasn't dishonorably.
Cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you became vice president.
This put Biden in a bit of an awkward position. He now had to address something that I'm sure he thought was long over with, but Trump unearthed it once again. It was just pretty weird for some family drama to enter the presidential debate. Number 4. Trump was asked if he would condemn white supremacist groups. He said he would, but he didn't quite do it, or at least do it convincingly. He instead pointed his finger at extremism among left-leaning groups.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities?
Wallace, who was moderating the debate, asked Trump, "Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?" Trump responded, "Sure." "Then do it," Biden said. But Trump said next that the majority of violence he sees comes from leftist groups. Trump had consistently blamed the far-left anti-fascist movement known as Antifa for violence at protests over the summer. The president said he is willing to do anything and wants to see peace.
Portland.
Sure,
Are you
I'm willing
prepared to
do that,
specifically
but
do it?
Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to
supremacists.
condemn?
Proud Boy.
He also added that Proud Boys stand back and stand by. Trump responded, "But I'll tell you what. Something's got to do something about Antifa and the left because this is not a right-wing problem." As you can see, Trump did not outright condemn the white supremacist groups, but instead tried to deflect. Number 5. Now we have Donald Trump taking shots at Joe Biden for using the word smart. What Trump insinuates here is that Biden is not very smart himself and should not be using the word smart at all.
You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
He says that Biden was one of, if not the lowest in his class, and that he has no right using the word smart with him. There were loads of low blows from each side. No one was pulling any punches. That's all for today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this and much more. Turn on notifications too so that you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for tuning in and we hope to see you next time. Goodbye and see you in the next one.